Howdy folks, if you've reached this length, then you no doubt saw an ad for this car for sale. And this is an Arrma Typhon version 2 6S car. And I've had this since brand new, probably 4 or 5 years I've had this. And if you're looking for a shelf queen, this isn't it. This has been run and run and run, dozens of battery packs through this car. Body's still pretty much in one piece, maybe a few issues here and there. Let's go through this a little bit here. Certain areas may look a little bit rough, but everything is complete. Everything runs. You're actually going to see it run. It is all ready to go. So it has Avid bearings throughout. As a matter of fact, there's another set of bearings that it's going to come with. And let's see, just recently, this has probably been hanging on the wall for 4 or 5 months. I haven't used it. But last thing that I had done to it, I replaced the spur gear, front drive shaft, rear drive shaft, as well as the diff cups. Those are all new, maybe have 4 or 5 runs on them. Steering servo, you might notice it's a red servo. It is a 15 torque metal gear servo. I got a deal on like 4 or 5 of these for like 10 or 12 bucks a piece, and I bought them. So when they go out, all I was doing is just replacing them. The one that's in here works fine. No idea how long it's going to last, but I couldn't pass up that deal. The ESC is original. As you can see, as they all do, they all break away from the body that's held in by a zip tie. Got a screen on here to try to keep some stuff out of the fans and fan blades. This works great. Motor's original too. Replaced the bearings in that a couple of times. I believe that's a 13 or 14 tooth pinion. The stock pinion I believe is 16, but I used to run this on the track as well, and 14 did a good job for me on that. Shocks are in good shape. Everything is in good shape on the truck. It's just been well used. Dozens and dozens of battery packs on this car. T-bone front bumper. Got a set of street tires on it right now. Duratrax Banditos. It does come with two 2S batteries. These are 5200s. They're Arrows RC, or they used to be known, I think it was called Pro Hobby. But anyway, it runs fine. Runs perfect. Just looking to get rid of it now. The next thing is you get the Tactic radio. Everybody loves these radios. It's the original radio that came with it. You get that. We got the original instruction book. Set of Duratrax lockups. Nothing wrong with these tires at all. They're great for bashing. And got a set of pin tires here. They've seen better days, but those are for the track. So yeah, the car ran on the track. A couple of bashing spots that I have, I go out there and tear it up with that, and of course running it on the street. Now, shock parts. Got a bag of those. I've been in there, so there's probably a couple of pieces missing, but you get shock parts. This is a complete spare diff. Now, I bought this a long time ago, both of these. This is the diff case, and these are all the internals. This is the gaskets. I bought these because of all the talk about how these diffs, oh, you break the diffs, and they got to be shimmed and all that. These diffs have never been shimmed, and I have never broken one. I don't know, maybe I just got lucky or whatever, but the original diffs, what's in there for fluid, I have no idea. Same thing with the shocks. I can't remember what I put in there. So, but I have never broken anything as far as the drivetrain goes in that regard. But you got a complete set of diffs and all the pieces, and in case you break something. This is a steering hardware set, and if you know anything about these little clips, or these little screws, they have a shoulder on them, and they're part of the steering assembly. That's not a standard item that you're going to have in your box. So I picked up a set of those. I do know that I needed it at some point. We got some all the connectors, the tie rod ends, all that stuff. I've been in here, so you know there might be a couple pieces missing here or there, but you know, if you need to replace any of this stuff right in here, that's what's all in this bag. Chassis brace set. Looks like I have been into this, but both of those pieces look new. And that's the back one's here, front one's right here. What else? This is an extra fan. This looks like a fan that was in there. Looks like I repaired it and put it back in the package as a spare. All the blades are there. So in case you need another fan. This here, set of Avid bearings. I can see right now these bigger ones, there's one missing, so I probably replaced it. But pretty much there's a complete set of bearings here in case it needs it. I've already had it out on the street. Everything seemed to be good in it. Nothing's locked up, but you get a set of bearings. The original motor mount. Motor mount is a Hut Racing adjustable motor mount, and this thing is sweet. You want to change out that pinion, doesn't take nothing to change that pinion out. So you get the Hut Racing, you also get the Hut Racing steering servo mount as well, is in there. So you get that. This is a steering rack, and to be honest with you, I can't remember where I got this. I think somebody gave it to me. Anyway, I had a whole bunch of pieces in case I needed something up the front. This will go right in here, and bunch of pieces. Well, that goes with it too. Got a 17mm hex. I guess I had one of those kicking around. And this looks like a 14 tooth pinion. Like I said, I think the truck comes with a 16 as stock, but I running 14s, and of course, you know, this is Robinson Racing. I don't run anything else. This is extra hard, and I don't run anything else on my pinions, so you get that too. So you get all these parts, the tires, the car, 2 batteries. You do not get a charger. I do not have a charger to give to this. So, and of course the radio. So it's all ready to go minus the charger. Now I'm going to put this on my head, and we are going to fire this up and take it out and run it real quick so you can see it run. See, the steering servo still doing good. Don't see any problem with it. Pop this on here real quick. I don't know if you can hear that fan going, but that fan is turning really good. And grab it. This is on 4S with a 14 tooth pinion. 16 tooth will obviously get you some more speed. Obviously 6S will get you a lot more speed too. Now I will tell you, I've only run this maybe 3 times on 6S. That's probably why the ESC and the motor has lasted as long as it has, because I've only run it on 4S. But certainly ready for 6S. It certainly gets up in boogies. No problem with turning. Of course, these got nice grippy street tires on it. Go all the way down to the end of the cul-de-sac, and we'll let her wind out. Now obviously with a bigger pinion, you throw 6S in this thing's going to hit 60 miles an hour easy. Reverse is no problem. Brakes work good. I do have a box for this. If you want it shipped and I can get everything into the box, add $30 for me to ship it, but I prefer a local pickup. And whatever the price was that you saw on the ad that you came from, that's what I'm asking for it. So send me a message and talk to you guys soon. Hope you enjoy. See ya.